And Turkmenistan is one of the favorites in this group. They are ranked 140th according to FIFA. And you've been doing your homework, James, and for sure you've probably seen that this is going to be a very tough customer for all of these other teams.
That's right. Turkmenistan enjoyed the accolade of being the highest ranked team in the group. They've also been inside the FIFA Top 100, so they come with an excellent pedigree. I think that the game today, they are overwhelming favourites. However, nothing is certain in football, but they have a number of players playing outside of their national league. They have players in Latvia. They have also got players playing for significant European clubs, and I think that their experience could well possibly show today in their lineup.
And they have a lot of quality players on tap. Of course, the Philippines was knocked out of the last Challenge Cup. This is the starting lineup. Surprised that there will be no Gary Manberdi Chonkayev on the park, but they do have number 17 Arslan Mirat Amanov, who scored against the Azkals in the semi-finals of last year's Challenge Cup Elite 8. And the goalkeeper, as now, will be Ramanberdi Alyanov, the coach Yazguli Hojajeldiev, and for sure we're going to see some quality here on the park from Turkmenistan.
I think they've got some great power they possess, this Turkmenistan side. They're very large in stature. We do expect them to be a threat from set pieces today. And of course, the Cambodia lineup, there is significant weakness in the full-back area, and I think that's an area that Turkmenistan will look to punish this afternoon.
Going now to the Southeast Asian neighbours of the Philippines, Cambodia, the opponents of Turkmenistan, ranked 185th in the world. They have only appeared in the Challenge Cup once in 2006. And this team lost all of their assignments in the Suzuki Cup qualifiers last year. And their coach, Prak Sobanara, who is doing his second spell with the Khmer Warriors, has assembled a team, a very young team. 80% of them are below 23. They are really looking towards the Southeast Asian Games. And these fellows are going to be under a lot of pressure today, James.
Well, that's correct. The noise coming from Cambodia is that he's been very pragmatic with the lineup. He tends to have all 11 players inside the penalty box to defend corners and free kicks, trying to catch teams on the break. But significantly today, he's gone with a 17-year-old up front that we discussed before match, Bob, and this is a huge game for anyone, let alone a 17-year-old striker.
That'll be Hoi Falin, just 17 years old. The goalkeeper is So Yati, who kept a clean sheet against the Philippines last year. One of their biggest scoring threats is going to be number 7, Kim Bore, but that defense is going to be under a lot of pressure. Turkmenistan and Cambodia have met in the past. It hasn't gone too well for the Southeast Asians because Turkmenistan has won both meetings in 2007, 1-0 in Phnom Penh and then 4-1 in Ashgabat.
A home defeat is demoralising at the best of times, but the fact that we're so heavily beaten in Turkmenistan, of course, and there's huge investment in Turkmenistan at the moment. They have a new stadium. It's a 60,000 stadium capacity, so they are possibly reaping the benefits of major investment into their playing facilities, and the preparations for Cambodia coming into this tournament have been poor, and in fact we may well have been down to just 2 teams in this group, because in October Cambodia said we're not sending a team to the Challenge Cup, but fortunately that has changed within the last few months.
And of course Cambodia recently played the under-23 team of Malaysia and won 3-1, so there's some hope for them. We'll be taking a break, and when we return we'll be just minutes away from kickoff here in Rizal Memorial. Turkmenistan and Cambodia coming up.